It's not ideal. It's not ideal. It's far from ideal. But this is what I have, and I gotta try to work with it. And this is the way I'm shooting. You saw it. It fell down. I hit it. Hello everyone, Jebu Outdoors here. Today I'm taking a hike and hunting for perfect slingshot cut. I want to make a perfect slingshot out of whatever I find. Should be like little green, and then we're gonna do the rest. So tune in to see more. Look at this massive tree leaning against that tree right there, and it definitely at some point will fall down. Everything around me, whatever is green, looks too crooked, and I need ideal spruce, even branches just like that. So I'll just keep going. To better explain what I'm looking at and what I'm looking for, look at these two. They're really too thick for me and leaning against the left. So this won't work for sure. The path is barricaded by the fallen trees. I'm not sure if this park area or the woodland is closed for visitors. I don't know why would someone do this otherwise right on the path. There's no chance all these trees fell down exactly in this spot. You can see someone was kind of processing food over here. Like, these branches look really correct size, but you can see this one here is really thin compared to the one on the right, so that ain't gonna work, unfortunately. I gotta keep looking. Like, this guy right here might work. They look really nice to me. So if I can find anything better, I think this is gonna be the one I'll go with, and I'll cut it at the top so it can spruce again. I don't want to kill the tree for my slingshot for sure. I'm in the northeast of US, and it's very hard to find hazel. At least in this wood. So all the other greeneries, so the green trees, the spruces around me, I would say the branches are not similar. So it's very hard to find ideal one per se. So I just gotta keep looking. If not that, I know where that tree, that little slingshot tree stands. We do the rest of the process at home, of course. I take it really seriously, so I will temper the wood, I will align it, and you're gonna see the rest. Let me show you, side. You can see it's like pre-made, but it's natural. I was unsuccessful in finding ideal slingshot cut from a tree, so I don't want to lose the one I saw, so I'll just go downhill and try to find it. Hey guys, we are picking up our project with a slingshot, and this is the slingshot cut I did probably already a week ago. It's Thanksgiving, a happy Thanksgiving to everyone. And I got little time to continue with this project and hopefully finish it today. If not, then we're gonna pick it up later on. As you can see, it has some flexibility, even though I wanted something probably with the thinner aim branches, if you would, but this is what I got. So I left bark on purpose, so it stays moist. I'm gonna go ahead and show you right here some of the parts of the bark process. Should be very neat, not to go too deep, and not to make deep cuts is what I mean. Okay, this part over here, I don't need that much wood. I think my finger lengths will be quite enough, but just in case, I'll just go a little higher, like over here, and just gotta take all this bark and be very, very careful not to take too much, as I said. And this wood is still wet inside. That's what we need. It goes really relatively easy. This is the easiest process to clean it up, just like that. And then I'll go to the second one, just like so. A really satisfying process, to skin off the wood. I'm not concerned about the handle so much because what I want to do is I'm going to show you how to temper it and make it kind of special form which increase your precision of the slingshot so much. As for the rubber bands, I will probably gonna be replacing these, but for now I got this Chinese slingshot rubber. I may need to use double because I want some power on this slingshot, which can hunt, like small animals and birds. This is going to be for demonstration only. And if I can find that specific material, I'm going to share it with you, of course. So, yeah, I'm almost kind of done over here. So, this is the rough out what I made. And as for the handle, to show you, I always hold my slingshot in this manner. So I just use only 3 or 3.5 fingers while aiming. So I don't need like long handle, which is gonna be awkward to carry or gonna be on the way in the bushes and trees, the tree branches. So this is it. So I'm gonna be probably cutting somewhere over here. And now in these windy conditions, I'm gonna go ahead and try to temper it. But before we temper it, I'm gonna give it a form and tie up right here, just like so. So it stays this way. Camera is shaking. It's so big. So okay, let me prepare everything. And I'll show you how I'm doing it. I got some rope over here, a wire, bank line, paracord, anything gonna work. What I'm gonna do is I'll use double because I need some power on this. And look, what I'm doing is just kind of try to squeeze these two right here together and use my rope to hold it in place while I'm gonna be tempering it. This is as far as I can go, and let's measure it. There you go. Exactly the size of my index finger. Now another thing is to try to somehow hold it in place, which I'm gonna need some, and it's really hard and awkward doing it in front of the camera. You can believe me on that. And I don't know what I did over here. There we go. This is a very hard. And look at this, it broke. Okay, I'm not gonna be mending it like here. I can actually mend it, but it's gonna be dangerous and unsafe. This is gone, and we're gonna go ahead and find another one and pick it up from there. And these two pieces, I'll probably make something out of it. I don't know. I'm really disappointed. The view is gorgeous. It is really chilly, around 32 degrees, but I'm not far away from my car, so should survive. But main thing is to find that slingshot part of the tree I want to use in my project. Simple project is getting so hard to make. While we're looking, there's a little ducky right there. So yeah, let's continue our journey or the search. Need something similar. These are very slim, but look at this. This would be ideal. Looks like someone has a slingshot business over here and cutting those perfect pieces on purpose. There's one here. Let me see if I can. But you can see this similarity. It's not similar. Hello again. I got a little time to finish my slingshot project, and I just got out in this beauty. The lake is frozen, as you can see in the back, and unfortunately I don't think the ice is thick enough so you can walk on, even though it's 28 or probably 8 degrees below zero in Celsius. It's not feeling that cold other than my feet, because I walked through the snow, and yeah, snow is even not that frozen. So anyway, I want to finish this project. I doubt that this slim slingshot will hold the stress I want to apply, but it's worth a try, and I'm gonna clean it out and then temper it or harden it, or on the fire, using fire. I do have this little, if I can find it, fire starter tablet, which I'm gonna use to temper the wood, or whatever that right word or correct word is for hardening wood on the fire. Anyway, it's unimportant. And then we'll take it home in next couple of days, whenever I have time, to finally dress it and shoot and test if this guy works and if project is successful. It's been a month this project was going on, because I don't have time. I'm really tight, but I want to really finish it. And to tell you the truth, I want to get back to weekly postings at all costs. So that's what I'm trying to achieve right now. I'm gonna try to tie this here, just like so, to hold it in place. push it in, and it's not ideal. It's not ideal. It's far from ideal, but this is what I have, and I gotta try to work with it. You can actually squeeze it just right here and move it up or down depending on your needs. I mean, this is what it is. This is the maximum I can do right now. So I decided this grill will be safer to use. I got some base right here, the metal base, because the tree just dried out at the spot where I cleaned it off the snow. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of take it off a little bit, just like that, so it can catch the fire easily. These cubes, I reviewed them in one of my videos, and they're not the best. Just like that. I have my ferrous rod. I do have my lighter in the car, but I'm gonna use this to start the fire. Just a little training, if you would, in the snow. And there we go. You can see we got the fire. Hope it keeps that way. Shouldn't be a problem now once it's started. So I'll wait for the fire to get a little stronger, and then we're gonna start tempering process. The view in the back is just absolutely stunning. Fire is strong enough, and now we're gonna start tempering this, just like so. Snow on the sides preventing me to get closer. And it burns well. Literally, you just drying wood onto the fire. That's what I'm doing right now. Hello again. Another day, another challenge. I was unable to find this rubber in the shops. I usually used soccer ball leather for this part, and there was a tourniquet made out of this rubber, which I used and cut in half, and it was really strong. But in this case, I'm gonna use a pre-made slingshot rubber. Of course, you remember my wood for the slingshot. It's a little flexy still, but should be okay. And I got this rope to bind up this rubber to the slingshot, and a knife. We're gonna go ahead and cut a couple of pieces over here. I chose the soft jute twine kind of rubber because I don't want to damage my rubber. And now I gotta figure out the lengths I want to be at, and it's probably gonna be my index finger lengths, little over. So what I'm gonna do is just make a mark on the both sides, and should be around probably here. Yeah, there it is, and cut this rest off. Shouldn't be like all pretty. It was so beautiful this morning, and now the wind picked up. Felt like summer, really warm, somewhere over 50. As you can see, this side is a little longer. That's fine. I don't like the shape, but should kind of work. What I'm gonna do is right now fold it this in two. I need two even lengths on both sides. I'm not gonna make any cuts because it's gonna be so tight it shouldn't go anywhere. I think this is too long. What I'm gonna do is use the short side and put rubber inside out so I don't have anything between my aim. We're gonna be shooting stones, no pre-made balls or whatever. Just, you know, gotta be really easy to find those small stones. That's how I always did. No steel balls or anything, you know. You can shoot them, but where in the woods or, you know, outdoors you're gonna find them, unless you carry like 5 pounds of, you know, those iron or steel balls in your pocket. So you should be flexible. You just grab wherever, you know, like stones you can, and just shoot them out. And we're gonna see how precise they'll fly. Never had a problem. I'm gonna start binding this up as tight as possible, just like that. This is a very tricky part. It's gonna be hard to show you. Just, you know, gotta be so tight that it doesn't slip out. I bought this rubber from Timu. This rubber smells like fish. I don't know what materials they're making. It smells definitely like fish. Now, that's it, guys. Always wear your glasses. It should kind of do the job, and it seems like strong enough. So we're gonna go ahead and shoot now. Gonna be survival slingshot, not a fancy one. And I'm gonna teach you. Anything here should be clear, okay? That's what you want. Before we go into the shooting, never hold it just like that, like that, never. Always hold it with your fingers. Let me show you how you aim. Just like so, okay? Never hold it like that. For survival, just like hunting small game, perfect. Birds, perfect. You can always get a food with this, even fish. And this is, by the way, fat food. I always carry it in my car to start the fire. Just like that. It's easier to, you know, unwrap the rope, and you got the fat food just whenever you need it handy. Let's go. I'm gonna put this guy right here, somewhere over the tree, and I'll try to shoot it so you guys can see. I'll just put camera next to the target and I'll shoot. Right now I just want you to see how I'm using this and how I'm aiming and how I'm shooting, okay? Oh. Almost. Target is right here. Gotta be very careful all the time. I slipped, but luckily I fell on my palms only. Only my hands need cleaning, nothing else. Okay. Incidents happen, so I'm gonna test these guys once again. I think they're tight enough. Hopefully put this little rock inside here, and I'm ready to shoot. Just want to make sure this is how I shoot, okay? This is how I shoot. Miss, but it was a quite strong shot. This rubber, if it lasts enough, it's quite impressive. Timu rubber. Another shot. Try to hit it, and this is the way I'm shooting. You saw it. It fell down. I hit it. This is 10, I don't want to fall it again, 10 yards away. And what is it? Yes, that's my hunt and target. Ice is melting. As I said, it's really warm today. It's getting windy now, or it got windy already, and it's getting a little cold, but it's still pleasant. What a beautiful day. Missed. So what I'm gonna do is place target somehow, if I can figure out, over here, just like that, and the camera right next to it so you guys can actually see. I'm gonna walk like 15 to 20 yards back and try to shoot this, and you guys can see when I hit it. Did you see it? First shot. I kid you not. First shot and I got it. So right now I'm gonna put you up for a beautiful sunset, and of course I'm gonna use these bullets on the rock to shoot it out. It's really a great fun. Very fun, even for adults like me. This is never, goes out. Just stays in you. Oh, got a couple of leaves on the tree. Obviously, I'm not going to be shooting any animals. Missed. Very good feeling. And again, I'm going to show you. This is how you hold it. This is how you hold it. Look at the fingers, and then shoot over the side. Beautiful day today.